And welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. It was done in the script shown above me that me and my friend Lauren Sherman have been developing since high school for us in 2012. And this design says, I am a light in the dark, and it is designed to fit in a relatively small, excuse me, slight hiccups, 4-inch tattoo. And then I really wanted to play with kind of light and shadow for the message being light in the dark, as well as incorporate some swirly lines like the person mentioned liking in the example designs. So here we have it. This word here is dark. This is light. So I am a light. I am a light in the dark. And let's go ahead and read this. So you start reading at the bottom and you go counterclockwise, like a time traveler going back in time. And that's true for words as well as sentences, which is why if you imagine an infinitely large circle starting at the bottom and then going counterclockwise would be like starting at the left and then going to the right. So if you look at the design, if we start at the bottom or left and then go counterclockwise, which would be to the right, like around the clock, then you would get the left to right design. That's the logic, but it also makes sense because that's the way we read regular writing, so yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and read this. So this word circle only has one letter, and the only letter on it is a vowel. Do you see all of these little guys? These little guys are vowels, and vowels have different positions depending on what letter they're attached to, if they're attached to one of the consonants, as well as what vowel they are. For example, an A, like this and this, are outside the word circle, and an I has a line going inwards, like those guys, where an E doesn't have the line and isn't outside of our word, like that one is right on the line of the word circle, like the I's. Or this one. So this is an I inside an L, which is inside, centered that letter stem, and it still has that line. It starts off going inwards. What matters is the direction the line starts going, which is why it's important that the line connects up over here. If the line were to have started out here and connected up here, so it would be going out, then it would look like a U. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the next word. So this word is the only letter I on it, so it's the word I. This word starts with an A at the bottom here, and then this M has 1, 2, 3 lines. It's okay that this line is extra thick. It's just a stylistic thing I did to kind of make it a little bit of visual symmetry between the light and dark, as well as make the design feel less busy. If it were another thin line here, then the lines I felt looked kind of too crossing and jumbled inside this swirly design, and the thick line kind of helps visually break it from like little stuff and then the two visual chunks of I am a light in the dark. Anyway, let's talk about translation, not about design. So this M has 1, 2, 3 lines attached to it, and it's a full circle inside our word circle. So the 3 lines are why it's in the 3-line column, and then the full circle are why it's in the row that has a full circle at the start of it. Which actually would be this way. Yes, video is mirrored. You must remember video mirrored. This word circle only has one letter on it, and that letter again is a little vowel, and it is outside the word circle like that. It is intentional that this A is just a scotch closer to the letter, to the word circle A than to this circle here, so that way we can tell this A goes with am, this A goes with and light has no A's on it. The A's are slightly closer to those little guys. I mean, it's not really super necessary to make sure they're super close to them. Otherwise, this would just be the word M, and this would just be a blank word circle and not count for anything. But let's go ahead and read the word light, starting at the bottom. Oh, thank God. We have a full circle inside our word circle, and lines that pass through don't count. Only lines that end count. So none of these lines count because they both pass through it. But there are 1, 2, 3 dots, so that makes us go to the 3 dot column and makes it an L. And then here we have our I with the line going inwards that we talked about. And this is a circle that crosses the line of our word circle, and it has 1 dot, so that's a GH. And then this is a shallow divot with no dots, so that's a T, or lines that end on it, because this line again passes through, so that's the word light, L-I-G-H-T. I has a line going inwards. N is like the M, except with only 1 line. So see how this has 1, 2, 3 lines, but this only has the 1 line ending on it because this one passes through. So in this TH crosses the line of our letter just like this GH, and then there's the E at the end, so the. And in the word dark, instead of doing normal circles, like with the circle stem as a line, I just made it negative cutouts. 1, 2, 3 dots on the D, A outside the word circle, R has 3 dots, and then K has 2 dots. So yeah, that's that design. I hope you like it. Thanks.